You know what I absolutely adore about creating content for you guys? It's when I'm digging through the internet. I'm really going deep like a mole. I'm like a Neanderthal in the Paleolithic era, hunting and gathering for food. And the second I finally get all the information I need, I go on YouTube and see that Mogul Mail already did the topic I was going to talk about. He hasn't uploaded in a week. How did he come out with it today? But anyway, I'm going to be covering it anyway because I'm stubborn and I want to. Today we're talking about the Twitch drama because it's actually starting to get worse again before it even gets better. Also, before you take a step further in this video, before you take a single trek into the next clip, consider subscribing, or I will solve the lament configuration and spawn the Cenobites. And if they don't get me, I'm sending them after you, so join the channel, save yourself. See, our silly little purple website, Twitch, has been on a downward spiral for quite a while now. I mean, it's been like over a year now that things have been going down, and it's been not great. I've been making some videos on it myself. In fact, actually, I made them last month. Today is actually day 71. I didn't even realize yesterday was day 70 of me making daily videos. So first of all, thank you for all the support you guys have been making for me. I've only been doing this for 70 days now, and I've seen such a huge change in my content and my community. So I appreciate all you guys. But anyways, back to it. I've been making videos on this Twitch stuff for a little while now. I made one about how this Twitch staff were attacking the streamers, the XQC deal with the $100 million to kick. That's a lot of stuff that's been making Twitch look like a little bitch baby because it just hasn't been making a lot of good calls. And streamers have started flocking to other sites because if you can't trust the site you're going to create on, why create on it? Like, I've been worried too. I'm going to stay on Twitch because I feel better there and I have a bigger following there. And if I were to move, not a lot of people would go. But it's scary to see. I understand it. I mean, Twitch has made some good calls. There's a discoverability tab, which is kind of swag. It's like TikTok, but with Twitch clips, which, I mean, I like that. That's pretty big chunk of Reddit gold. But, I mean, it's not really enough, especially since creators like Moist Critical, which, unfortunately, has left. Goodbye, Twitch. He uploaded a video yesterday saying that he's not going to be doing that many Twitch streams anymore. He's big on Twitch. He's been streaming on Twitch for years now. But what he's done is he's canceled his exclusivity contract. So now he can do really whatever he wants. And he made that very evident with his first YouTube stream yesterday. Here it is. Look at it. Look at that. Look at the little guy on the screen doing his little silly thing. He's not going to be doing that much Twitch. And it makes sense. I mean, if you can't trust a website, why put all of your effort into it? Which, I mean, is ironic coming from me because I still stream on Twitch. But that's mainly why I started making these daily YouTube videos, because it's another way to get content out to people and meet new people. And while Moist Critical's change was kind of welcomed with open arms, there's another change that wasn't really as much. See, you know the streamer Sapnap. He associates with the Dream SMP, he's a Minecraft streamer, and recently he uploaded a video to his Twitter being like, oh, watching Coco Melon on Twitch because that's all I'm allowed to do here, and then the logo keeps falling off. I'm gonna skip through it because I don't want you guys, like, having to watch this entire thing, and I assume the music is copyrighted. But then he gets this green thing, and it's like, wow. Do the thing. But, that. And he says he's on Kick now. So, Sapnap had moved to Kick. And, of course, while Moist Critical had almost doubled his viewership on his first day with the swap, Sapnap was hit with a whopping 8, maybe 10% of his average viewership. Because what happened was, while Critical moved to YouTube with an audience that he already has, set up there, Sapnap moved not only to a new site where he has no audience, but a site that is kind of against the type of audience he commands. See, Minecraft YouTubers and the Minecraft YouTube community with Technoblade, Sapnap, Dream, TommyInnit, Tubbo, they kind of have a very large LGBT audience, and Kick is not exactly known to be supportive of that kind of audience. So, and I'm actually, Tubbo actually adds some input on this, one of the streamers I mentioned here, and I'm going to play a clip from one of his streams where he talks about his thoughts on the situation also, which, give this a quick listen.
Sapnap, I'm just going to say, frankly, the majority of Sapnap's demographic is people in communities such as LGBTQIA+, younger demographic and stuff like that. I feel like this platform is not a safe place to be openly trans, not a safe place to be openly Jewish, not a safe place to be black, for example. It's insane.
And you probably noticed in the Tubbo video that Sapnap had an apology that was in a paste bin about just hey, we're trying to improve Kick. We're trying to bring over a better audience of people, which is probably what Trainwreck was thinking when he brought Sapnap on. But it's kind of hard to fix a site that's put together with Elmer's glue and spit when it's just so full and so deeply rooted in a lot of transphobic and homophobic and anti-Semitic stuff. I mean, I joined an Aiden Ross stream recently just to look at it and see what it's like, and the chat was covered in people calling him terrible anti-Semitic things, calling him a nasty Jewish dude. It's dude, What? Like, not just one or two people, like hundreds, like blocks of it. And they weren't even talking about anything Jewish in the stream. That was just something that they just say all the time. It's not a good site right now. It's not well moderated. And that's the problem that Kick has. I feel like Kick has the potential to be a good site, especially with their, like, the way they pay their creators, the 95/5 split. They're going to be doing hourly rates for some partners. That is really good. That is spearheading a perfect thing in the content creation sphere. But when you don't moderate your site, you're scaring off a huge portion of people. I mean, Twitch has probably like 10 times the amount of users that Kick has. And that's not going to change if Kick keeps like having such a poorly moderated site that's not safe for a very large general audience. And speaking of the Neanderthal Aiden Ross, he actually had his own input on the situation, and I'm going to play a snippet from his stream right now. Genuinely, like, I'm in a state of shock. I don't know why he said this with the intent of thinking this was going to make the situation any better, but give this a quick listen.
Signed to Kick. I looked at it, bro. He has hundreds of thousands of followers. He tweeted out he's going to Kick. He got 3,000 followers from fucking announcing because his own community is boycotting him going to Kick. Right? Because they have morals. You don't got no fucking morals, bro.
I don't know why his immediate, like, response, his immediate first thought was to be like, you don't have morals. You're just as homophobic as I am. No, Aiden, we actually are normal. We are good people. It's not that complex. Just be nice.
You viewers. People just try to be so goody perfect. Nobody's perfect, bitch. Fuck you guys, bro. The problem is, I'm telling you motherfuckers, cancel me, I don't give a fuck. The problem is when these children, there's 13, 14-year-old children that want to change their genders and shit.
And here we go to transphobia. Literally, the first thing he does, he has absolutely nothing else to say. No one cares, get a job is actually crazy to me. I'm going to end the clip there because he essentially just goes down a gigantic anti-trans rant because he has nothing better to talk about. I don't understand what his thought process was, and I have to think that Trainwreck is rolling in his sleep right now just thinking about the fact that Aiden Ross is making it impossible to create a site that is at all salvageable. I can bet that he is regretting signing Aiden. Actually, no, though. Because the thing is, Aiden Ross's controversy and Aiden Ross's drama is what brought Kick into the limelight because of all the news and headlines he's made. So, to be honest, the fact that Kick has grown due to controversy, which is the fastest way to grow online, is its own deathbed. It's its own grave. It's like in the 2019, 2018, when people like Lil Tay and Woah Vicky were growing because they went on Dr. Phil and talked about how terrible of a person they are. You can grow through controversy, but you can't escape that. You can't get past that. There are people who have, like Logan Paul, but that's because he made so much content and tried to change his outlook. He did bad things, and then he started doing something different. He got caught for a scam with CryptoZoo, so he started doing WWE. He ran away and escaped. But people like Aiden Ross still making the same content, and Kick still hosting the same people, is not going to help their image, and it's only making it harder and harder for anyone new to use their site. Because there are good signings that make sense. Your Rage joined FaZe Clan and moved to Kick with this cool video, an actually really well-produced video that he talks about. It's like he's in a lab and he's some sort of science experiment. Like, I watched this like it was a goddamn movie. I thought this was the next Avengers film trailer. Look at him. And he goes out and he's like, what truck will I pick? Which one do I do? Ooh. And watch this real quick, actually. He kind of blue-balled a bunch of people real quick. Look, Rice Gum for a moment thought he was going to get a friend and then realized, nope. And he starts playing copyrighted music, which is allowed on Kick, so I guess that's fine. By the way, I probably should have announced this. My, Twitter got banned. I have nowhere to announce it on Twitter because I get in trouble. Shut up. Your Rage. So actually, I'm going under the name Not Savarino right now. So if you want to follow me on Twitter and we're like, why is your account suspended? It's because I told a scam bot to die. There was a scam bot that tried to steal my YouTube channel, and so I commented, no, actually eat rocks and die, and I got banned for death threats. That's how amazing that app is, but that's neither here nor there. That's just another rant. So if you want to actually catch my tweets when I do, it's Not Savarino now instead of Savarino. Really incognito. He'll never know I'm ban evading. But of course, Twitter bans and Twitch exploding aside, I think that not much is going to change. Twitch and Kick are both on essentially their own little downward spirals in their own direction, so streaming is just not a very good thing to do right now. The other choice is YouTube, and YouTube has really bad chat experience and discoverability is ass, so there isn't really much to do. I mean, there's Rumble, but I'm pretty sure Rumble's just 4chan in the video form, so that's about it for now. We're gonna wrap things up with the song request of today, which is Everlong, the acoustic version. You probably heard Everlong by the Foo Fighters, but the acoustic version is actually like euphoric. Like, I'm on a different plane of existence while listening to this. So I highly recommend giving it a listen. I might be insane for having discovered this later down the line. Maybe a lot of people already know about it, but give it a listen if you haven't. It is actually so good. And I'd argue better than the original. But that's just my take. But thank you guys for being here. Stick around. Maybe subscribe if you enjoy content like this. I post every single day. And thank you. And as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night. And be nice to people. Just be good to people. And I'm talking to you, Aiden Ross.